Greetings, everyone. My name is Pastor Noreen Shabane. I'm an associate pastor at Bethel the House of God, based at Maran Hill. In light of the ongoing abuse, the rape, and killing of women, I'd like to share my story of how I was once a victim of rape, but by the grace of God, I've managed to move from being a rape victim to a rape survivor. When I was young, I think 5 to 6, I was raped by the people that my parents trusted dearly. And the rape incident, I think it went for 2 years. And because they were like sort of family, they were like family, I could not at the time report the incidences because they would indicate that it was my fault. So for many years, I kept quiet, couldn't go to my parents and tell them about the terrible and painful ordeal that had been happening to me. So I kept quiet. But then when I was, I think, age 16, because the same incident at Newcastle nearly happened, I just broke down. Then I realized that it is time I went to my parents, break the silence, and tell them what had happened to me when I was young. So I told my parents about the incidents that happened when I was 5 to 6 years old. They were shocked, they were hurt, and they were broken, but they immediately took me to psychologist. But really, there was not much of a progress I made to that therapy. The only breakthrough I had was when I had an encounter with Jesus Christ, where a preacher preached about John 10, verse 10, that the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but Christ came to give life and life in abundance. So I saw as the thief as the people that raped me, and then I saw the contrast with Christ, who is willing and is able to give me life and life in abundance. And that life enabled me to forgive, and that having forgiven those people who raped me were the steps basically that opened a way for a journey of my healing. So I just want to tell all of you who have been victims or were raped at one time of your life, there is hope and there is a life after rape. But the thing that you need to do, you need to break the silence. You need to go to find someone that you can trust and tell them what had happened to you. Find a safe house. If you have the necessary strength, you can even go to the police for you to report the perpetrators and let justice take its course. With me, at that time, I think I was so broken emotionally. I just thought that, no, I don't want to go through the court system with the interrogations and everything. So I decided to forgive. But I want to assure you that God has been good, and over the years, I've seen God using me to bring inner healing, restoration, and purpose back to those ladies, women, even men who have been raped at one point of their life. And we as a church, working together with Youth in Movement and Better the House of God, we have been very instrumental in helping rape victims to move from being victim to survivors through counseling and motivational talks and